Hi guys, welcome to the second episode of my K-pop dance basics series that I am bringing to you in collaboration with Nike. So the aim of this series is to cover some of the most basic and fundamental elements of K-pop dance to help you guys improve your skills. So in the last episode, we covered footwork, and in particular, we looked at a shuffling movement that appears a lot in K-pop dances. If you missed that episode and would like to watch it, I will leave the link to it in the description down below. So the focus of today's episode is going to be hand movements. Hand movements are personally my favorite part of learning any dance. I love hand movements. I feel like you can be very creative when it comes to hand movements. On screen right now, you're going to be seeing a couple of sequences that we're going to learn together today. Please keep in mind that these sequences are going to be quite beginner friendly, so they're going to be quite easy to do so that we can kind of dive deeper into how we can make the moves look clean and sharp and improve on our angles and our lines, etc. So for the main tutorial, we're going to be facing the mirror, just like we do in my regular tutorials. Please make sure to stretch already, guys, especially your upper body. And I will leave my stretching routine linked in the description if you would like to follow along with that first. Okay, so I hope you're feeling excited to start practicing these movements with me. So let's get up on our feet now, and we're going to face the mirror and start the main tutorial, starting with the first sequence, which is gliding. Okay guys, so let's begin on the tutorial now. The way that we're going to practice these moves is we're going to do them first standing still, and then I'm going to give you guys the freedom to move your hips and your feet however you wish. First, we're going to start with single arm. So what we're going to do is we're going to push our right hand, touch off our body, bend our wrist so that our hand is pointing towards our thigh, and we're going to push off and glide up. Okay, and then we're going to do the left hand, push up and glide up. And then we're going to keep the left hand where it is, push flat hand, the right hand down, and then finally the left hand's going to join. Left hand glides down all the way to the bottom. So again, right hand, left hand, now the right hand down and the left hand down. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get both hands, we're going to touch them off. Okay, both hands touch off, bend at the wrist, glide upwards on 1, 2, 3, then on 4, we're going to do a small rotation with our hands. Small rotation. Your hands are doing a circle around each other. So as our hands go up to the top on 1, 2, 3, connect at the wrist, and we're going to do a rotation. On 4, now we're going to push both hands down like this. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so again, touch off both hands. 1, 2, 3, 4 with the rotation. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're going to do it with some music, standing stationary, to practice doing this move elegantly and controlling our arms to the best of our ability. Then after that, I will give you guys the freedom to move your body as you please. One thing that I like to do is move my hips along with the same hand. Okay guys, so now I'm going to guide you through this first sequence with the music. Okay guys, second sequence that we're going to do is when we're closing our hands from pinky to thumb. This is often shown in girl group dances. We're going to have our fists by our chest. First, shoot our arm up to the top right, shoot up straight, fingers open, and as we curl this from pinky to thumb, we're going to bring our elbow back in. Now we're going to do the top left. Up, curl, and down. Now we're going to do horizontally to the right side. Out, curl into a fist. Other side, out, curl into a fist. Now we're going to do the bottom. So bottom right first, out, curl into a fist. And now the left side, out and curl into a fist. And now finally, we're going to cross over ourselves. So we're going to get the right hand, cross over and reach forward to this side, to the left. Pinky to thumb, curl in, and do the other side. Left hand, cross over and back in. So once again, from the very beginning, this is the whole sequence done. We're going to go first to the top right, in, top left, in, middle right, in, middle left, in, bottom right, in, bottom left, in. Now cross over with the right and in, cross over with the left and in. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do those moves with some music, and then once again after that I will give you a section where you can move freely with your hands and your hips and your legs, and when you cross over you can even step out with your foot, come back in, step out with your foot and come back in. Okay, so let's practice that with some music. Okay guys, and now the last sequence that we're going to do is punching movements. So strong punching movements are in a lot of K-pop dances. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to get both our hands in fists. And what we're going to do is we're going to punch out to the left side. Then we're going to do a rotation and punch to the right side. Tip here when you're doing punching movements is to keep your arms nice and strong and firm. Also trying to keep these angles as straight as possible. So it's all in the angles, which is what makes the moves look very clean. So first we're going to punch to the left, then circle, punch to the right. Then we're going to circle back round to the left side, punch to the bottom left, circle back up, and punch to the bottom right. So once again, first to the left, left, circle, right, circle, left, circle, right. So after we finish this move, we're going to jump straight into another angle practicing move. We're going to punch our fist to the top, then diagonally, then horizontally, and then to the bottom. You want to focus again on these sharp lines and being firm every time you punch out. What we're going to do now is we're going to practice this with music. Again, first standing in our place, and then I'm going to give you guys the freedom to move as you wish with these movements. Okay guys, that is the end of this tutorial. Well done if you've made it through to this point in the video. Remember guys that this series is to help you guys improve. So what I want to encourage you guys to do today is, if you can, find a mirror in your house and practice these angles to the best of your ability, working on your angles and your lines as well and keeping your arms firm. Once again guys, well done for getting through this entire tutorial, and I will see you guys in the final episode of this series very, very soon.